What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Poppy Show, baby. So check it. Today's gonna be a sad video. So I was a victim. I was abused and almost used, and I feel like it's time for me to come forth with my story, cause I finally understand what women go through when they be like, "Yo, this zodiac sign is trash," this, that, and the third, and I'm ready. I bought me one of them Spanish candles. The shit was called Saint Maria Jesus Cristo de la Joya. And I prayed to it, and it gave me the green light to make this video. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tune in. I so check it. I shoot my shot in the DMs, which I advise people don't do because you're just wasting your time. So I texted on some romantic, little cute shit or whatever the case may be, and I got left on scene. So I think like 2 days later, she hit me back up, was like, "Yo, sorry, I'm just seeing this, that, and the third. You know, I was busy at work. I hope you about what you said and take my number." So I get her number and I start texting her, whatever the case may be. You know, texting is going, it's going decent. Then I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to FaceTime you." So I FaceTimed her, and now we talking on the phone or whatever the case may be. And conversation is flowing, everything is feeling great. So I'm like, "Yo, what you doing this evening?" She like, "Oh, I don't got no plans, but I'm waiting for my super. He got to fix something in the house." So I'm like, "I bet." So when he's done, let's meet up and go do such and such, and let's just have a great time. So she was mad happy. She was like, "Oh, word, say no more," because a lot of times when guys ask me out, it's usually to link them at their crib or do some basic shit like eat or go to the movies. So I'm like, "All right, you don't have to worry about that because we going to do this, that, and the third, but we going to still eat afterward because I'm not going to send you back home on an empty stomach." So she was like, "I bet, great, can't wait." So like an hour before we meet up, she texted me like, "Yo, in the middle of me getting ready, the super pulled up. So I'm gonna have to wait until he leaves." I'm like, "I bet, say no more. If anything, let's reschedule for the next day." So the next day come, and I'm like texting her like, "Yo, good morning, this, that, and the third. Are we still on for today?" She's like, "Yeah, of course. Like, are you shitting me? Like, I'm definitely gonna bust your ass in what we were gonna do." So it started raining crazy that whole day. So like in the evening, she like, "Yo, I don't think we're gonna be able to meet up because it's raining." So I'm like, "You know what? It's all right. It is what it is. Let's meet up next week." So she's like, "Okay, cool. Say no more." So I think we text for like one more day, and after that, she stopped texting me. So I think she stopped texting me. So I wait like 24 hours to text her back. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on? Is everything okay? Like, if you ain't wanted to talk, at least do me the have like the respect for me. At least tell me like, 'Yo, I'm not interested, this, that, and the third,' and I'll be fine with it." But I got left on scene because she had on her phone, she had like the scene receipt on. So I'm like, "I bet, say no more." I left it alone. A couple days go by, and I see Shorty posting on IG. So me being me, I go on her IG stories and I'm watching her stories, and she's out with one of her friends at some fancy ass restaurant. So I'm just being nosy, watching like whatever, seeing the stories and shit like that, and seeing what she's doing, whatever the case may be. But it's not intentional because on IG they be usually like the last person you view their story, they usually put that story at the beginning when you open the app. So I forgot what I was doing. I was doing something, and I got a notification that somebody liked the picture on my IG, and boom, guess who it is? It's Shorty. So I start feeling some type of way because it's like, damn, like you ain't speak to me in like 6 days or whatever the case may be, and you liking a picture on my IG. So I texted, I'm like, "Yo, what's going on? Like you dead ass, like you just like the picture on my IG, but you can at least text me." So still no response. So it is what it is, and I still got left on scene because she still had the scene receipt on. So I want to say like 4 days later, I wake up to mad text messages. Mind you, I don't save nobody's phone number on my phone. Like if you go through my phone, it's straight just numbers. So I'm seeing the numbers and I'm seeing mad messages going crazy. So I open them and guess who it is? It's Shorty. And I'm like, first thing I say is, look who's back from the dead. And she's like, "Oh, you know what? The reason why I stopped speaking to you is because I feel like you was trying to play me like I'm some broke regular girl." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You know exactly what I'm talking about." I'm like, "Nah, I don't, because You and I, we had a great conversation, whatever the case may be, and we planned something to go out. You seemed interested, and you just randomly started speaking to me. She was like, oh, the reason why I stopped speaking to you is because I'm a queen, and I feel like you was trying to play me, taking me out to some basic ass shit, and you DM me talking about you want to take me on a date, and where you was taking me, where you planned to take me, you was only gonna spend like $100, and I'm worth more than $100. I'm like, yo, you dead ass right now? Like, shorty, what? Like, what does me having to, what does me on how much I'm gonna pay for what we gonna do matter? You feel me? So she's like, no, look, I work hard for everything I got. You feel me? I'm a boss and I deserve the best. I'm like, yo, you joking right now. Like, you gotta be pranking me. You feel me? Because there's no way that the other day you was mad happy to do what we were supposed to do, and out of nowhere, you just decided to come on some bullshit. So outside of the story, so let me give you a little bit more context on. So I DM'd her talking about, yo, I'm gonna take you on a date, this, that, and the third. You feel me? But for me as a person, I don't take a girl on a date until like the second link. You feel me? Because the first link, what I do is let's meet up as on some casual shit. Like, let's just go out. Let's go out to have a drink or whatever the case may be. Let's just see if we vibe in person, because phone calls and text messages is different from actually being in person and actually interacting with the person. Like, you could vibe with me great on a phone call, but in person, we can have nothing to speak about. You feel me? So that's how I do my things. And the reason why I do it is because I want to see how you interact with your environment, how you interact with people, how you are on a regular basis. Like, let me see if I really want to really take it to the next level and actually take you on a date. So back to the story. So I'm telling her, like, yo, shorty, you really feeling yourself, because it was never that deep. Like, you're beasting about how much I'm going to spend on our date. Like, you're not even coming out of pocket because I got everything. You feel me? I'm a gentleman. If I invite you out, I'm paying for everything. Like, no shorty can ever sit there and be like, yo, I was on some broke shit that I had them come out of pocket, or I was like, yo, you can't get this off the menu, or I was just on some bum shit. You feel me? So I left it alone. So I had her on IG, and on IG, I unfollowed her, but I didn't unfollow the both of us. You feel me? Because I was doing it for a reason. I was going to have her continue following me, so the next time I take somebody out, I'm going to do some fancy shit. So then she going to be like, oh, damn, look at you looking dumb now. So boom. So this was like a couple of days after she blacked on me. I think like a week or two later. Then she hit me up again on the same bullshit. I was like, how dare you? Like, I'm really mad that you really wasted my time. This, that, and the third. I had guys attach their debit cards to my Starbucks account. Sally sells she-shores by the seashore. Tupac not dead. P-word, P-word, P-word. Like, yo, shorty was tripping. Like, yo, she sent me like a good 30 text messages, like a good 30 voice notes. It was like, yo, I'm a boss. I deserve this, that, and the third. You really broke. Like, you really try to make it seem like you was interested in me and trying to take me on a date. Like, and you was going to take me on some bum ass $50 date or whatever the case may be. I'm like, bro, like, you was way more interested and excited about me even trying to take you out to the spot that we were going. Like, you was like, oh my God, I can't wait to do this, that, and the third. Like, where did all this energy come from? Like, and like, why are you acting like this? Like, it was never that case. Then I remembered, shorty is a Gemini. So I go on Google and I search why Gemini's like that. And the first thing that popped up was why Gemini's two faces. That explained everything. So now I know what I'm dealing with. So I'm like, yo, you really dead ass. Like, you really night and day, because it's like you beasting for how much I'm going to spend and you're not paying for anything. All you have to do is have a good time. You feel me? And I blame social media. I blame y'all. Social media got these girls out here feeling themselves. I blame single friends. Any girl that has a single friend, I'm not talking to you, because 9 times out of 10, your single friend is putting the battery in your back. Yo, my fault, yo. My phone just died, but check it. Like, I really blame social media. All y'all guys that be out here that be splurging on these girls that don't earn it. You feel me? I be thinking that, yo, I got to buy shorty love, so I got to spend a big bag on her. And all these single friends, because I know somebody was putting the bug in her ear. You feel me? Because, yo, she was really hyped to do this, and out of nowhere, just disappeared and came back on some gangster shit. You feel me? And then she had the audacity to be like, yo, You're not even paying my Uber to get there. Now you dead, like shorty, you ain't have, like bro. One, I wasn't gonna pay for your Uber. I don't even know you like that. You feel me? Like this is the first time we're meeting up in person. I'm not paying your Uber. Like you didn't have to pay for anything. All you had to do was just come hungry and come open minded to have a great time. You feel me? Because I done took out some of the most prettiest girls, some of the most thickest girls to like regular spots, and they all had a great time. None of them ever complained. None of them was like, "Yo, you got to do this, that, and the third." So like, shorty, you're like basic, like bro, you're really basic, bro. Like yeah, you got stuff going for yourself, but you're basic, like, and your personality just showing just the way you are is just like a whole turnoff. Like you think guys are gonna want to take you out like that? Like bro, no, like humble yourself. Like you really told me that guys be trying to take you to their crib on the first link or on some basic shit, on some regular average shit. I was thinking outside of the box and trying to like let's just have a great time. You feel me? Like never again. If I ever find out that your birthday's from the ending of May to the beginning of June, it's clipped for you. Like I'm setting you up, and me and my people, we gonna jump you. Like like it's over for that. You feel me? Like we gotta start a campaign, make pretty girls irrelevant again, because all these regular basic girls be feeling themselves like this, bro. And they be the pretty girls that be hella humble, like because one, guys be scared to talk to them. You feel me? So they be with everything. So campaign, bring pretty girls back. You feel me? So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Tune into my next video. Peace and blessings, and stay dangerous, y'all.